What's up guys, I'm back with a video for you. This time we have another tier list. Now this is going to be a tier list on the most overpowered cards in the Bundesliga. Now it doesn't really particularly matter necessarily where these cards are in the list. It just means of how OP they're going to be for a longevity of time. But if you do enjoy the video, please do subscribe. Like 98% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so I would greatly appreciate it if you did. If not, let me know in the comments down below what I can do better next time. Now, first on this is going to be Alphonso Davies. Now, he's a little bit of a downgrade from last year. I'm not sure whether he's injured or not, but he's still a good card. 3-star weak was a little bit annoying, but in terms of Bundesliga left-backs, there's not really much choice. He's very fast, good agility, Obviously, defending's a little bit low, and same with the physicals, but overall for this card, he's going to be a very, very usable and good card, since there's not actually that many Bundesliga fullbacks. So for me, I'm going to put him in the A tier category. He's not quite S tier, purely because of playstyles and that weak foot, but overall, in terms of what you're working with in terms of the Bundesliga, he's actually quite a good fullback. Next list is Min Jae. Now this card overall for me is going to be very, very consistent. I quite like the look of him. Pace it's not the best. I know it's 74, 78, but it's not too bad. Obviously very good physicality, very good defending. Got intercept as well with the playstyle. I wish he had anticipate as well. It would probably put this card up a tier if it was. But he's a little bit low on the agility side of things. I know he's quite tall at 6'3", and obviously does have aerial as well. But overall for me, I'm going to put Min Jae into the B tier category. I don't quite think he cuts it as an A tier level card, but overall he's definitely a good starter centre back. Now next up for me is Adeyemi. Now obviously he's got a 96 pace on this card with quick step plus. That's like cutting a knife through butter. He's just going to accelerate past every single fullback in the entire game with that pace. Obviously got the rapid as well to keep him going. The rest of the playstyles, considering his height, aren't really amazing. Does that 4-star? Now, generally speaking, besides the agility and the pace, he's a very, very useless card. Very, very low finishing, very low strength, very low shot power. I would specifically keep him as a wide and wide only, otherwise he's going to very much struggle. I know he's got the alternate position of a striker, but I would not recommend you playing him there unless you literally want to pace abuse and sweat it across the box. So for me, I'm going to put him in the B tier category. He's obviously not a great card overall, but in terms of the start of the game, he's going to be very, very OP because of that quick step plus. Next on the list is Upamecano. Now, every single year, he's very, very consistent. I'm not going to say he's consistently amazing, because he's got a decent card, but it's not really a wow factor card. Pace split's okay, not bad, not great. Defending, I wish they're a little bit higher. Obviously, got the 79 interceptions, got the 79 defensive awareness. Overall, it's a little bit of an annoying card because I feel like it definitely has a lot of potential to be good if you had like an anticipate or an intercept or something along them lines. But overall, for me, I'm going to put Upamecano as a C tier card. I don't quite think he's to the level of some of the other centre backs on this tier list. But overall, I still think he's a very good usable starter, centre back. Now, in terms of defensive right-backs for the Bundesliga, there's generally not actually that much choice. Obviously, Frimpong is very, very attacking, which we'll get into later in the video. But Boey's are probably the best I've found. Obviously, he's not really the fastest of the card. Like, if you had that Adeyemi up against him, which obviously he's going to be on the left wing a lot of the time, he's going to struggle massively. But does have intercept, jockey, and relentless, 3 nice playstyles for a fullback. Not great pace, not great defending as well. He's got okay strength, to be fair, to push off some of the fullbacks and obviously the wingers coming at him. But overall, for me, I'm going to put him in the D tier category. He's Bundesliga, he's Bayern, he's French, so we get a lot of links. But overall, I don't see him being one of the top cards of the right-back position. Next up is Lois Openda. Now, obviously, he's had a nice upgrade from his last year's rating, which is deservedly so. He played really well in real life. Obviously, he got 3-star skills, 4-star weaver. Not great, but again, not bad. Pace is going to be absolutely rapid. Got the quick tip and obviously the rapid as well, which is very, very nice to have. Finesse and Trivella, both nice shooting playstyles as well. Very, very consistent in terms of shooting. Not a great passer by any means. And obviously, he's not really good, the most agile card, being 82. But overall, as a striker, if you get him through on goal, play these 3 balls in behind him, no one's really going to catch him. For me, in the Bundesliga, he's going to be an S tier card. I feel like in any other one, he would be more like an A or maybe even a B. But because Bundesliga is very, very inconsistent in terms of how meta the cards are, there's not really that much going on for the Bundesliga in terms of meta. He is going to be an S tier card, but overall, he's probably the best you're going to get in terms of strikers. I still don't think he's that amazing. Now, next was a very, very underrated card in my opinion. It's Donyell Malen. 4-star skills, 4-star weavers, a nice thought to have. Technical, first touch, quick step, and Trivella as well for nice playstyles on the card. Now, stats wise is the thing I do like the card. Very nice play split on the card. Obviously, really good shot power and finishing as well. Agility is not bad. It's a very, very consistently good card. If you had the 5-star skills, this card would instantly go into the S tier. He's generally going to be a really good card because he play left side, right side, striker as well. I'm generally going to put this card in A tier. I think he's going to be a really, really usable card, especially since Bundesliga is very, very undersaturated for how good the meta cards are. Next on the list is going to be Raum. Now, obviously, you got the Deadpool, Whip, Rapid, and Travella for weird playstyles for a fullback. Obviously, he's got the alternate position with left mid, which probably means he plays more like a 5-back in real life or like a 3-back, so he goes forward a lot more of the time. Defensively, really not great at all. Weak foot again, 2 stars, not amazing. Obviously, he's decent pace on the card, which is the main reason I picked him out to being one of the most overpowered players in the Bundesliga. But overall, he's still going to be a D tier card for me. There's not really too much going about the card. Obviously, he may be really good for whipping crosses in if you're going to play more attacking wise, but defensively, you're going to get had every single time with him, unfortunately. Next is Jamal Musiala. Now, 5-star skills, 4-star weaver is a great start to having this card. Incisive is really nice as well. Obviously, got the technical plus, which again, a 6-foot tall, he's going to move so nice for that technical with the 5-star skills. Decent pace as well. Shooting again is quite nice for the 84 finishing. At the start of the game, if you can get your hands on this card, he'll be so smooth, glide past a lot of defenders, especially since a lot of them at this stage of the game don't have defensive playstyles. So it'll be really hard to get this Musiala off the ball. Obviously, passing is a little bit on the low side in terms of base stat, but he does have that incisive to unlock the passes through to like an Openda. Let's say if you were to have like a Bundesliga team or like a Malen. But over me, he's S tier card. I don't even think I need to say that. He's one of the better cards in the Bundesliga. But overall, he's still not going to be like a top card in the game in my opinion. Next on the list is going to be Xavi Simons. Now, 4-star skills, 3-star weaver is not a bad start, not amazing. You do want 4-star minimum. Now, although he's had an upgrade, I think a plus, I can't remember what it was. He's had a downgrade of 6 pace, which I don't really like. If he had that extra pace, this card would be higher category than he is. But the reason why I put him where he is because he's got really nice playstyles. Finesse, incisive, tiki-taka, technical plus as well. Obviously, first touch. Sorry, not plus. Obviously, got Travella as well. Decent pace, decent agility. Composure is decent. Finishing is a little bit on the lower side. I'm going to put him in B tier. He's not quite as good as like Malen and all them lot in the higher category, but he's still really nice with them playstyles. I just wish that pace was still as it was last year. Next list is going to be Tapsoba. Now, overall, not actually a bad card. A little bit low on the pace split side of things. I wish he had like the same acceleration as sprint speed, but really good card defensively. Unfortunately, no defensive playstyles, which really does annoy me. Like, not even a single one. Got ping pass and long ball, which I do quite like on a centre back. And again, strength is not bad in itself at 83. But for me, he's a little bit on the unagile side at 6'4" as well. I am going to put this card in C tier. He's definitely not going to be a bad centre-back, don't get me wrong, but he's not really got the greatest of links, and obviously he is Bundesliga as well, where there's not actually that many OP players. So for me, I think that's a fair assumption to put him into the C tier category, considering the centre-backs from the other leagues. Next with me is going to be Schlotterbeck. Now, obviously, really good pace split on the start of it. Got anticipate, got jockey, got long ball. The hallmark of a centre back is here. Now, one thing I really don't like about the card is the fact he's got 2-star weak foot. That, trying to play out from the back, is going to be a big issue with the card. But other than that, block is nice as well. Slide plus, we don't know how good it's going to be so far. But with that being said, defensively, he's good. He's got a decent strength as well. Obviously, this card is going to be the best Bundesliga centre-back in my opinion. He's very consistent, exactly why he's going to go into A tier for me. I just wish that weak foot was a little bit better, and maybe I could possibly put him into the S tier. Next is Jeremie Frimpong. Now, overall, most people will favour this card as a right-back rather than a right mid that he's got in his main position. Obviously, insanely fast card overall, very good in terms of agility, but 3-star is not great on a winger, so that doesn't really affect him massively for being a right mid or right wing, but got the quick step, got the rapid as well, but defensively, again, exactly the same. Not really the best defensively and very weak. So you're in a little bit of a limbo of what to play him as, because attacking-wise, he's not that amazing, but defensively the same. But obviously, a lot of people are going to favour Frimpong as like an attacking fullback, which I don't disagree with. So for that reason, I'm going to put him in S tier. I do think that's fair, but you just need to be careful defensively with no playstyles, and obviously he's a little bit weak on the ball as well. Next on the list is Hincapié. Now, 3-star skills, 2-star weak foot is not a great start, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt since Schlotterbeck does have 2-star weak foot as well. Got jockey and block, which aren't really that bad for defensive playstyles. But overall, he's a consistent card, but not really consistently good card, I'd say. Obviously, the pace split is nice. The defending and physical are okay on this card. Considering he's going to be one of the worst out of the Bundesliga centre-backs in terms of the most OP ones, I don't think he's that bad at all. I feel like a lot of people might favour him at the first week or so, but for me, I'm going to put him in D tier. I don't see him being usable past the first week because that weak foot, because of the lack of playstyles, but overall, for this first week, he could be definitely good. Now, next on the list we have Konrad Laimer. Now, this card seems to be very, very usable every single year, purely because he just keeps his pace, which is very, very nice. But as a centre mid, this card actually isn't that bad. Got block, which is a little bit useless on the centre mid. Same with Bruiser. But he's got the relentless, which is really nice. 3 stars, 3 stars, not great. Now, he has got the alternative position of a right back, which is not too bad, considering there's not really that many defensive right backs. So if you do want to have that at the start of the game for a little bit more stability, you can. But for me, I'm going to put Laimer into the C tier category. He's definitely a usable centre mid, but overall I do think there's better out there. So that's why he's going to be where he is. Next list is Harry Kane. Now, obviously, he's very, very slow with no agility. So people are saying, like, why have you put him in those OP cards? Now, I do really like a change that they made to this card this year. They gave him Finesse Plus, which he absolutely deserves, instead of the Incisive, that he had last year. I don't really know why they did that. But Finesse Plus is exactly why I'm going to have him in this category. Because if Finesse is really good, this card is going to be so, so deadly in front of goal. Obviously, probably one of the most deadly cards in front of goal in the game, if you can get him in goal. But first touch is nice, long ball, incisive. It's going to be really good. For me, I'm going to put him in B tier, purely because you don't really know how good the card's going to be. If Finesse is good, he could definitely be up there. But if it's not really as meta as we're thinking it's going to be, then this card's not going to be great at all with that pace and agility. The next was Joshua Kimmich. Now, just like Harry Kane, he's a little bit on the slow side, but with Kimmich, he does have a little bit of a favour to him. The fact that he does have high acceleration and low sprint speed, so it's not actually that affecting him that much. But as a centre mid for me, he's got anticipated press proven, finesse, long ball pass is really nice. For me, it's a consistent card, but that pace is just a little bit of an issue, and same with that strength. So for me personally, I'm going to put Kimmich as a C tier card, maybe possibly B tier, depending on how much the pace affects him on that sprint speed side of things. But overall, in terms of playstyle, weak foot, it's actually not a bad card, and probably more like a B tier card in terms of that. Next up is Klostermann. Now, obviously, Mr. Consistent every single year. He's always got pace, always got a bit of defending, always got a bit of physical about him. Now, this year, although he does look good, there's one major standout thing I don't really like about the card, and it's the fact he's only got rapid playstyle. No defensive playstyles at all is going to be very, very concerning to me, and I don't really think he's going to be that meta because of it, and especially with how FIFA is nowadays, where a lot of these cards get outdated very fast. I am going to put him in C tier, unfortunately. Obviously, it'll still be a good card at the start of the game, but I don't see him being more than 20k, to be honest. So for that reason, that's why he's going there. Next up is Marcel Sabitzer. Now, a very, very consistent card overall. Obviously, got ping, got Trivela, got finesse, got power shot. A very, very good card in terms of finishing overall, especially for a midfielder. Pace is okay, not bad, not great. He's got the 4-star weak foot as well, which is nice. Defensively, not really the best of terms. Obviously, he's going to be quite a good box-to-box. You can pretty much play this guy wherever in the midfield. I would probably say he's definitely a better box than a defensive or an attacking. I feel like if he goes up and down, it's perfect for him. If he had that relentless to go with it as well, that would be really nice. And for me, I'm going to put him in B tier category. I don't quite think he's up there with one of the top cards, but I also don't think he's on the same category as like Laimer and stuff like that. So that's why he's going to where he is. Last but not least is Kingsley Coman. Now, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. The 5-star skills is a great start, especially with that rapid plus. Both of them are really, really nice together. Obviously got first touch as well. Got obviously the quick step as well. But it's a very, very similar card to most of these wingers. The fact he's got really good pace, really good dribbling, you're getting really excited, and he can't finish his dinner for his life. But if you are going to play him as just a pure winger with that rapid plus, with the 5-star skills, I am going to put him as an A tier card. You just do need to be careful of that 74 finishing, because you're not really going to be finishing anything with that at all. But that's all for my video. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. I think 98% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, let me know down below what I could do better to make you subscribe. Or please do subscribe. And if you do enjoy the videos, leave a like. But I've got some more to say, so I'll see you in the next video. And peace out, guys.